Hey everybody, we are here today, day 23, Artie Fartober 2023, hashtag Artie Fartober 23. Day 23 is Dragon. Disclaimer, my doors and windows are open, it feels fabulous outside, and I live by an airport, so you will hear airplanes and or the occasional wind chime. So that's what that was. Dragon. So, these are the two little pieces of scraps I had for Dragon. This is a picture of a dragon, obviously from a book page. And this is some really cool handmade paper type stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I assume we need to do something. We may just go simple and make a pocket and tuck the dragon in it. Who knows? Who knows? I do know, I'll set you aside. And we're going to clean up our edge here. I'll just use my scissors and do a willy-nilly cut. Maybe I'm inclined to back this, and I'm inclined to back it with some, digging through my scraps, back it with some lined paper. And so if we decide to do it as a card or a tuck spot, I'm going long ways with it because it's wider than my book, and so I know I won't be able to go this way with it. Does that make sense? Can y'all see? So I'm going this, I'm working with it long ways, which is kind of making me lean towards a tag or a something. We're just going to kind of try to line it up to be kind of even, so our lines are even on the back of this. Yeah, for some reason that glue did not even seem to make a difference. I probably should have backed it a little bit more because this is just paper to paper, so it's kind of thin and flimsy, but you know, we're just going with it. We're just going with it here. Okay, it's pretty even. So, we have this dragon. Could do a belly band, but that's kind of boring. Is it me, or do you run out of things to do? It's like, I could do a pocket, I could do a side tuck, I could do a belly band. I wonder if we could do a... It's not really big enough to do like a flip pocket. Maybe we don't need to use this. Let's see. Let's dig in our blue bucket. My scraps are color coordinated. And I say blue just because this dragon's belly is kind of a blue. So let's see here. That's... we got scraps everywhere now. This kind of goes as a little piece of fabric. A little fabric swatch. Klein Peacock. This is Klein Azure. Azure. However you say that. Digging through, digging through. Anything speaking to me? Anything speaking to me? And the first pass. Nothing is speaking to me just yet. That kind of is. Looks like dragon scales. Nothing is speaking to me. Okay. Let's see if we can go through it again. Just from the other side. There's some tissue. It's kind of a matching color. See if that's an option to play with. What can you do with tissue? Here's another scrap of that. And here's another scrap of that. And here's another scrap of that. But I don't know what the scraps help us do, but we'll pull them out. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Okay. That didn't, I said that didn't get us anywhere, but I guess it did. It gave us some pieces to work with. I'm going to take this sticker off. So we have some fabric to work with. I'm trying to do no sew in this journal. So that's an option. That's awfully a big flappy do, but you know. And then we have this tissue. We could easily just do some tissue collage, just to kind of give us a collagey background. I think that's what we'll do. Let's cut out a little piece and we'll just plan to use like one little piece. Apparently the police and ambulance are out hanging around today. And we could just put that down. Be really super simple. What do you think? Just to give us that blue. I think that's what we'll do. I don't work with tissue paper a lot, so this will be a test for me as to how it works with glue stick on paper. We'll just see. Seems to go down pretty good. I'm okay that it's not like to the edge down. I'm okay with that. Gives a little bit of character. So I kind of want, I like the idea of this being a flippy type pocket. Maybe if we do, let's just fold this in half so we know what we're working with as far as halvesies. And does it fit in halvesies? It does fit in halvesies. You see what I'm trying to do here? Or we could bring it all the way down to the bottom and have it a flip out pocket. I'm kind of inclined to go ahead and glue this and get our pocket going on. I need to be kind of careful to stick really close to the edge because I don't have a lot of wiggle room as far as my pocket. My little card fits perfectly in the pocket. So I need to be really close to the edge here. Oh, and I guess I'll probably need to go ahead and make it a full pocket, not a belly band. Okay, and we are going to squeeze this out instead of in. That makes sense. And we have a gooky mat, but that's okay. We can work with that sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna let that glue dry, and in the meantime, I'm gonna decide if we want to play with this fabric or not. It's pretty. I'm inclined to sew it. But I'm not going to. We're going to just play with glue. Make it work. Make it work. Okay. And we want it to flip like that, so. This is testing our Gold Bond limits as well, because again, it works. This is a really soft fabric, and this is a really weird textured paper. And I'm not gonna like seal it right here. I'm just gonna glue it down to this, so it'll be kind of like a flimsy flap, I guess. My glue's coming out slow today, so we're just working with it as it is. Okay, I need to kind of go towards the bottom since we have a kind of a tall card. Anything we can do with these scraps? Just a little added extra for cohesiveness. Stick one of these guys up here in the corner. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna leave this alone and let that kind of, excuse me, dry before I start trying to play with it. Of course, I don't know that there's anything more I want to do with it. Day 23, and we have a dragon. So that's kind of interesting. Like I said, it's a little different. We got a flappy pocket. I don't know how well that will work, but we'll try it and see. It's very, this paper's thin. I normally wouldn't make a pocket out of this because it's so thin. It won't, I don't think it would hold up to too many flips and flops and all that, but there we have it. Day 23 dragon for Artie Fartober 2023. Hashtag Artie Fartober 23. We'll be back tomorrow with Portrait of Tom. I've got some background going on down here for him, and I don't know what we're gonna do. I may have some, I'm thinking I've got some like vintage photos of men that maybe we can call Tom. Again, I think going back like kind of the Portrait of Annie, I think the portrait of Tom is probably somebody that's connected to Annie or this challenge. Oh, let the airplane go by. Or somebody like that. But I don't know Tom. I don't know who Tom is. So we're going to do our own thing. Because that's the fun of it. Anyways, thanks for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow with Portrait of Tom. Bye for now.